Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for July, and I feel like July is going to be a very exciting month for you. I was just tuning in, we're getting a taster for in the next couple of months, July, August and September, but particularly July, August, of what's to come in 2026. So there's some big shifts of energy coming in. I'm getting just so much going on inside your mind and massive shifts of perspective, suddenly wanting to change something, dramatic changes, just go, well, I see this so differently now. I'm ready for a change. There could be all sorts of exciting opportunities coming your way. So big shift coming in. Very, very big shift coming in, and you might be feeling like ready for like not only a big change, but ready to kind of step into something that feels more aligned to you. This could be have a sense of spiritual purpose, or it could be a sense of just getting really clear on what that is for a start, and just shifting your perspective in the direction that you might be going in with something that felt really spiritually aligned to you. And also we have a Mercury retrograde happening in July in your opposite sign, Leo. So this is really interesting because when the opposition comes in, it's almost like you get to, the Mercury energies around your mind, you get to think in a different way. It sort of brings in the balance. So Leo is about your heart, speaking from your heart, being very expressive. It may be wanting more validation, wanting to be in the limelight a little bit more. It could be all of those things that could be coming through. It might get you out of more of a logical way of seeing things and to be more heart connected. That can come through with this as well. So welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I use a combination of my intuition, tarot and astrology to do these readings. We have the Seven of Acorns, which is the Seven of Wands coming in, determination and stamina. And so we've already got the fiery energy of the wands. There's going to be a huge shift to air and fire in July and August as well. So we're moving from Cancer season into Leo season, but Uranus, your planetary ruler, your modern day planetary ruler, which represents change, revolution, pioneering, everything's just like new, some sort of new shift of perspective that's coming in with Uranus, is changing signs into an air sign, a fellow air sign. For the first time in our lives, it's moving into Gemini. And this is going to make a really positive flow of energy to you, Aquarius. So in many ways, it's going to be like, they're showing me this light just going to Aquarius. And it's like, I think I might have seen it in Gemini as well, but it just feels like there's this, like, it reminded me of like this selenite crystal, like this beam of light that just like, and it's almost like you can really be in the element. It's like you're getting buzzed up, like the Aquarius side of you is just getting zzz, and it's like, oh, I'm now an Aquarius superpower. Not only do you have Pluto in your sign, but Uranus in Gemini is going to be trining that. And so it's just like, oh, I can be me. It's this sense of clarity, really getting really, really clear on something, but also just feeling like my energy is clear and clean. That's the feeling I get. It's kind of like, yeah, no confusion. So this clarity that comes in is really important. And it just feels like I can be myself. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's okay to be me. I'll be myself. And the door feels open for that, which, yeah, it's a really, I'm trying to explain this energy because it's like this brilliant white light they're showing me. And it's just in that moment, it's just knowing. You're not even doubting anything. There's no fears or doubts. It's just like, bzzt, I know. I'm being kind of, beamed up in some way. So the sevens, when a Mercury retrograde does come in, and there will be all the usual things like having to rethink things, reassess, do things twice, technological issues, plans changing with the Leo, but it's more like what's going on inside your heart with the Leo energy. It's inner child, playful energy, and it might be reassessing what brings you joy, how this playfulness and joy and creativity works in your world. There could be a sense of going back and doing something that you used to love doing as a child or brings you joy, and reassessing what's going on in your heart about? How are you creatively expressing yourself? That could be something that you're reassessing and reworking as well. So there's many different ways that this could be working. And this Seven of Wands, determination and stamina, with that amazing white light that's just a flow of energy that you can just click into and just go, whoa, okay, you might be getting really determined here. So let's see what else is shifting and changing. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please hit that subscribe button or like, share, leave a comment. All those things help with the growth of the channel. I truly appreciate it. And if you're a returning Aquarius subby, welcome back. So let's see, we've got what's shifting and changing, Pentacle, Prince, Virgo, Chariot. Now, the other thing that's going on astrology-wise is quite huge shifts happening in terms of the astrology, is that with this Virgo energy, we have Mars conjunct the South Node in July, which is a major letting go, severing of old karma, something you're just going to let go of here. And this Pentacle, Prince, Virgo, Chariot is the sense that there's a message coming in. And it could be around a car even, something around a car. Maybe you think you're getting a new car, or it's around how you travel and how you get to places A to B or to work or whatever it is. There could be even a shift in your work or your home and living situation, big change and shift. You're letting stuff go, throwing out old furniture, maybe renovating or something like that can come in, even moving. But it just feels like there's this sense of something is really being let go of here. But with it also comes this sense of renewal. Like excited, I've created space for this new thing. The Pentacle Prince is like getting very excited about the new opportunity that's coming in for you. So, or that, you know, I've suddenly got new floors, or I've got space for new furniture, or something didn't work out with a job, but now I can go find something new. Or, yeah, my car broke down, but now I get to buy a new car. You know, it might be that there was something that maybe a friendship group you've moved away from, but then you've got something new and exciting you're moving towards. Whatever area of life this is affecting you, it's almost like you're just getting so excited about the new thing on the horizon. So let's see what else is coming in for you, Aquarius. So I feel like even though we've got this Seven of Wands, which is reassessing how you're going about things and how you're doing stuff, and there's a challenge around it, I have to say, with the determination and stamina, but yet there's this exciting new energy of the Pentacle Prince. So the Eight of Cups is very much that walking away, detaching, letting go that we were talking about just then. So Aquarius, just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Aquarius. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, like never take on anything that doesn't feel right for you, but if it does really resonate, ooh, boom, the Tower, and you would like to explore this further, look at the next steps coming in, get some more messages, intuitive messages, soul messages, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. I like this Page of Swords. I like these pages around you, because they're saying that and the Ten of Swords, there's a real shift to the story here. There's an end of a story, and the page is like open, curious. I've got something new. I mean, Uranus is moving into the Gemini energy, which is the Page of Swords, very open and curious mind, learning something new, teaching something new person to talk to, new person to chat about, new thing to laugh about, new person to flirt with, new just information coming your way. And it's like, oh, it feels exciting. So some kind of new, exciting information coming your way is precipitating a change. And we have the Moon card, okay, and the Six of Cups. Alrighty, Aquarius, so let's have a look at this. It's a very interesting thing what's going on here, and this might be connected to that Mercury and Leo, but I feel like there's this thing of really trying to find clarity here. And you've got a very open and curious mind, like I said, but there's also something around learning to trust your intuition and learn to trust some of the synchronicities around you and why they might be happening. So we have the situation is the Eight of Cups, which is where you're walking away, something's just not feeling right, not fulfilling, and it's crossed by the Three of Swords. So it might be disappointing. It might be the way something ended or the way something's panned out has been disappointing here. But at the same time, I think if you go deep down into the situation here with the King of Cups and really go deep into how you're feeling, you might realise that it wasn't really what you wanted anyway. And so it's like, yeah, if I actually go deep into my subconscious and deep inside of me, there's a sense that that is not where my passions lie anyway. Or my passions have somehow changed and they feel different. It's maybe something or someone that you once used to find fulfilling and passionate, and it's just not feeling that way anymore. There could be a little bit of intensity around it. But at the same time, I feel like you're pretty calm and emotionally balanced throughout all of this. So it's like I see the writing on the wall. I see that something's shifting and changing here, but I'm kind of accepting it and open to it because I see that I needed to do it. We have in your conscious mind the High Priestess. And that's because of the Tower card that happened in the recent past. The Tower card is like something unexpected has potentially come out of the blue and just blown something out of the water, or just shown you what was not right for you. Something was very clearly not right for you, and it might have just been very unexpected. Again, it might have felt disappointing because it was like, oh, I wasn't expecting it. It's like I've just bought a new car and suddenly it's broken down. That was disappointing. But then the universe is saying, well, if you go deep down into it, maybe that's not really where the new soul path is for you. So maybe you're meant to get a different car. Maybe it's there's a deeper message here. So that's it about going in and going, what is that deeper message? But the Tower in the recent past is something's already cracked open. Something's already changed. And it's almost like you can't, it's like just making sense of that as well, plus also just working out what that means now for your life. So we have in the conscious mind the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is when your intuition is really, really clear, and you're really clear and open intuition, which is like that beautiful kind of selenite-like quality of like information just being channeled, and you can just jump on this information superhighway and off you go. So the High Priestess, yeah, definitely you might be thinking about a relationship as well, somebody or something that used to take a pretty prominent place in your life, maybe even number one, and there's something shifting around that energy. That's something that can come through with it as well with the High Priestess. But in the near future, we've got the Hierophant, so we're looking at belief systems because something's being challenged here. Your belief system's being challenged. It's like some kind of underlying, like, why is this happening to me, and why, looking for the deeper meaning. And then the Hierophant is the meaning, like what is that belief system? What do I believe about this? What does this mean? And me responding in this way, what does that mean about myself? What do I actually believe here? In the near future, I think there is this real sense of reviewing and maybe turning to something to try and find meaning in a way. But the Hierophant also can be commitments, and it can be the card of marriage. And so it feels like perhaps there's some kind of longer term energy, whether it's a relationship or something that was fairly established in your life, is going through a huge period of assessment and questioning coming in. It feels like there's a big change afoot here for you. You're turning up as the Page of Swords, which I love, very fresh mind, very open and curious mind, very much open to this information because there's a lot happening here and you're kind of just going, what does it all mean? How does it make sense? What is this information coming to me? And yeah, just being quite logical about it as well. But at the same time, with that Mercury and Leo, it may be that is giving you an extra layer of information where you can really process something in a different way. That's something that's coming through with the Page of Swords. But definitely feels like there's spiritual messages around you, lots of people wanting to talk to you, communicate with you, lots of messages flying back and forth, lots of divine messages coming your way as well. And yeah, I just feel like there's a lot going on there. So you might just find that your email is suddenly really busy, or you're suddenly talking to a lot of people, or something like that's coming through with this. Energy surrounding you is this Five of Cups, and this is a sense that there is something kind of disappointing here. But it feels like it's been in the past, you know, with the Tower card. That could have been something that was unexpected, that came in, that really maybe shook the foundations or shook you up or precipitated a big change, meant a big change in your life, and it just felt like maybe you weren't ready for it, or maybe it was connected to some kind of disappointment, loss, heartache in some way. And this could be recent or it could have been a long time ago. But the Five of Cups is still processing what that is with the Tower, because I feel like something else has been cracked open around that. And it might be like I feel a bit vulnerable here. I'm feeling like, why is this? Why am I being shaken up this way? What is happening here? And it might be bringing back memories of the past. But at the same time, it feels like it's different this time. But like I said, it's just this energy of really questioning why? Why is this all happening? Why did it happen in the past? And just really going, what's going on here? Hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Swords. And I kind of feel like there is almost like a part of you just wants this to finish and end. It's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm kind of done with something now. I want it to be completed. I want it to be finished. And I feel like you're just preparing for an ending of some sort and a big shift and change. That's what it feels like with the Ten of Swords. But you don't want to feel like you've been stabbed in the back or that there's going to be a period of recovery. It wants to feel like different to something that happened in the past that was really disappointing. So that's something that comes through. And again, it's just that questioning, why did that happen to me, and what's happening now? So this questioning, actually, you know, I think it's actually a good thing that's coming through. It's more just, like I said, wanting to make sense of it, but understanding that it really feels like there's a higher power pushing you in a different direction, or guiding you, not pushing, guiding you into a different direction here. So we have as an outcome the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon card. And it feels like, you know, with the King of Pentacles, this is success and money. And the Ten of Wands is like taking responsibility for money and success, dedicating yourself to it. And the Moon card is where your intuition hasn't been really clear before, or there has been a sense that you haven't been able to see a situation clearly. Maybe there's been illusions around it. But this time there's this real sense of determination and stamina coming in that I am going to make this really successful for me. And now I've got this real dose of realism, because I kind of can see something or someone for what they are. And now I understand the parameters of the situation. I can really work hard and make it work, because I understand I've been given all the information now. And I see very clearly what's going on now. And now, instead of my energy going in the wrong direction, I can direct my energy into the new direction that feels really determined and successful. So it feels like this is where you're harnessing that determination that we're seeing in the Seven of Wands, shifting the way that you're doing something, rededicating yourself to either a person, a situation, or the way you're going about something. And with the knowledge, with knowledge and understanding now. So there's this shift of perspective where it's like, yes, I can make this really work for me. And it may be that it's like, I just couldn't see it before, but now you can with this clarity. And we have as an overall energy, the Six of Cups. This with the King of Cups, it really, this sense of emotional harmony and balance is going to be really important. And the Six of Cups is about just being really present with some of these shifts and changes that are coming through, because there's so much you're learning here with what's going on. It's almost like you're taking a big step back and just being detached and watching and going, okay, now it's making sense. But the Six of Cups is a nostalgia for the past, perhaps, the way things were, and understanding that things are shifting and changing, but feeling quite emotionally harmonious and balanced through that process of change that's coming in here with the Six of Cups. And I feel like you're revisiting someone or something from the past as well. So let's see. Let's pull an affirmation card for you, Aquarius, and see what is coming in. Affirmation card for Aquarius. So really this shift of perspective, this new understanding is allowing you to turn something that felt like it's going to feel like a blessing in disguise. You're turning this situation into an opportunity. And we've got my income is constantly increasing. So with that King of Pentacles there, I feel like you're going to be really, really motivated around money, especially around home and living situation. There's something around money connected to that and being able to make money, whether it's about investments or moving or renovating or just making a really good choice around that. There's something around money and home. So affirmation card is my income is constantly increasing. I begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. Ooh, that sounds good. All right. So let's see. So there could be a real strong financial shift here with this, but it might be you kind of take a step sideways or a pivot, a change of direction to get to it. So let's see. But that could be exciting as well. So yeah. All right. Ooh, skull and crossbones and love. All right, toxic love. Don't go there, love. Skull and crossbones is like a warning with love. And that Mercury in retrograde with the Leo energy of connecting into your heart, you might be really thinking about a past relationship and how you've been hurt in the past or someone did something out of the blue that just, or unexpected, that just shook your world and really hurt you. And I feel like this is part of the cleansing and clearing of the waters as well. There could be stuff coming up in dreams. You might dream about this person. There could be subconscious things coming in, but really detoxing from a relationship that has any toxic energy around it and knowing not to go down that path again is the message coming in here for that charm, which is really fantastic. And I feel like right next to this Page of Swords, it's like sometimes we go through life blindfolded and life happens to us. But then with the Page of Swords, I feel like the blindfold has been taken off and almost like if you got all the information as to why these things were happening to you, it would suddenly be like, oh, okay, yes, I see it. I see it now. And that's what it feels like. It feels like the blindfold has been taken off. And then that gives you the opportunity to redirect your energy into something that brings in increasing prosperity. So yeah, it's like I'm not letting this hold me down anymore. So Aquarius, that's your reading. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now because we have that Moon card and that's like maybe you're addressing some kind of underlying issue. There's something unclear with the Moon, like something, whether you've been deceived or whether you just haven't been able to see it clearly or whether there's been an illusionary energy around it. But I feel like you're dedicating yourself to something with a dose of realism and a shift of perspective now. And we're going to see what the next steps are for you because I feel like you're dedicating yourself to success, however that's playing out in your life, whether it's to do with relationships, money, home, health, all of those things, and a real detox when it comes to love. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're breaking up with somebody, but it could mean you're clearing out a whole heap of energy that you don't need to be bringing, emotional energy that you don't need to be carrying into your life at this moment, whether you're with somebody or not. You don't need the emotion, that energy of the past. That's an old story that's over. And maybe you can let go of that energy a little bit more. This might be already an ongoing relationship that you're in. It's a story that's ongoing. Maybe you just want to put an end to that story and clear out that energy within an existing relationship. But no matter what your relationship status, it really feels like this detox of something or someone that just hurt you out of the blue can really help you move forward into success. So we're going to look at the next steps for you, Aquarius. Get some more intuitive messages, soul messages, and that's all going to be in the extended reading. So love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, Aquarius, and take care.